Hi, Shiba. Good evening. Can't hear you. Hi, Zubair. Shiba, hello. Rishita, hello. Hello,
Hello, welcome,
Dr.
ma'am. Good
Abdul.
evening. Good evening, all of you.
Our honored guest, Dr. Abdul. How are you?
Fine, I'm fine.
Wonderful, wonderful. In 2 minutes, we will begin. We'll just wait for some more and the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Okay,
prepare
ma'am.
my
Okay.
presentations.
Hope you're
Okay,
doing
sir.
well.
Yep.
Dr. Ghofur, are you doing well?
Yep.
Wonderful. Rishita, you may put a reminder on the group, and Shiva, maybe you can put a reminder on the group if somebody wants to join now. Otherwise, after that, it's going to be a problem. I will put it on YouTube. Rishita, it would be nice if you also come on video mode, my dear. We're a few of us.
Yes,
so
ma'am. Actually, I'm messaging in the video, in the groups actually, so that's why I'm a video.
Okay.
I've already messaged. I've already requested them to join in.
Yeah, thank you, Shiva. Thank you so much. 1 minute more, we'll wait, 60 seconds, and then we will begin. If somebody joins in, I'll see. Wow, I like the background. The backdrop is wonderful.
Thanks a lot, my dear sister ALKA.
Yeah, wonderful. I don't know who's joined in. Maybe it's someone, your friend, Dr. Abdul.
Actually, I already shared all the
Yeah.
information dealing with
I think it's your friend.
activities.
That's good. That's good when you did that. It's wonderful.
Yes, and it is an I think it is inscribable a moment for all the participants who joining with this kind of events actually.
All right,
Yeah,
I
maybe
think
any
we'll
others
begin.
of them will be joining in the
Is somebody
Facebook
joining?
share,
I can wait one more minute. I can wait one more minute. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I think along with all of us connecting, I think we should all remind ourselves of time constraints and, because everybody would have a lot of things to be doing. I mean, everybody's multitasking these days. So I think it's a great idea if we all remember the time limits and everything. So that,
right.
we enjoy ourselves, because we should always be, I've always felt that we should be left with wanting more of it. So if we keep it crisp and succinct, then, we would always want more and more and yearn for more and more.
Yeah.
Okay, shall I begin? I see one more. So let me admit, and then I begin. And then we'll pass it on to Zubair and you for the talk.
Sure.
Yes. So, hello, hola, mabuhay, salam, namaste. A big welcome to everyone for joining in to Chilparco International's The Wireless Connect. This is a monthly initiative, and this time we're doing it differently. So it's 11 days, 11 speakers, 11 power topics of global relevance. And we have the best speakers connected with us from all over the world. We've already had 2 speakers from Brazil and France. And today we have a very erudite person from Indonesia, but I will leave that for my friend to do the talking. I would just like to welcome all of you profusely with my whole heart. From the bottom of my heart, from Team Chilparco International, a big, big welcome. And I am ALKA Mahajan. I'm the founder and CEO of Chilparco International. And basically, the Wireless Connect, as the word connect says, we are connected together in our humanitarian projects, which we try to do for the betterment of the global community with a major focus on the 21st century skills. So a big welcome, and our charming host for the evening today is Mr. My friend, and I always like to call him by his first name because that's the kind of rapport I share with my friend. He's like my buddy, my younger brother. So Zubair, he is a professor, let me tell you that. Please don't go by his chocolatey looks. He is a professor at the Jamia Millia Islamia in Delhi. It's a huge university, and I have also been teaching over there. So I know how it is, and I know the kind of work he does. But more than that, he is a very good human being. So my friend Zubair, brother, it's over to you now to chat and introduce our guest for the evening.
Thank you, ALKA ma'am, for such a wonderful introduction. And good evening, assalamu alaikum, namaste to everyone, and thanks to ALKA ma'am. Yeah, and welcome to today's session, because this is the 3rd episode of the Wireless Connect, and I am Mohammad Zubair, as ALKA madam told. I'm assistant professor. I'm teaching in the Department of Education. So today evening, I am here to host this episode of the Wireless Connect on the topic preparing effective academic writing. So, when we talk about writing is used in many areas of our lives. Writing is critical to becoming a good reader, and writing is an essential, job skill. Writing is the primary basis upon, which one work, learning and intellect will be judged in college, in the community, in the workplace. So writing equips us with communication and thinking skills, and writing expresses who we are as people, and writing makes our thinking and learning visible and permanent, because writing fosters our ability to explain and refine our ideas to others and ourselves. And you can say writing preserves our ideas and memories, because written communication is an exceptional characteristics of the human species. Over hundreds of years, writing has helped individuals to inform, collaborate, and alert others, while societies benefited from written history, culture, and knowledge. So in our time, how you successfully use the gift of writing depends upon us, because writing is a life skill, not only an essential job related skill, because it is often the basis upon which other judge our learning, our values, our ideas, our contribution to the society. So I'm very thankful to the ALKA Mahajan ma'am, because she is the founder of CEO of Chilparco International, because ALKA Mahajan ma'am is the director of Chilparco New Age Parenting Forum, and she is also a part of the leadership team at Bluebells School International, and she is working in the field of education, and she is very she's such kind of lady. She always organize such events, and she always works for the humanity. And now today our chief guest is Dr. Abdul Ghofur sir from Indonesia, and he is an associate professor, and he has vast experience in the field of education, and he is the president of Indonesian Education Share to Care Volunteers, because Share to Care Volunteers is a platform, we can say it brought together people from several professions to advance the world's education, and it provides several experts in the various fields of study to become speakers at national and international level. And he is working in the field of education. He has vast experience, and he's such kind of personality. We can learn a lot from him here, because his insights definitely will help us to enhance our skills as well. So a warm welcome to everyone to this beautiful evening. Today we have Mr. Abdul Ghofur sir from Indonesia as our chief guest. I welcome him. It is an honor for me to welcome Dr. Abdul Ghofur sir on behalf of the Chilparco International, and this is the third episode of the Wireless Connect, and he is an accomplished person. And I also welcome all of you who are watching this program or who are participating this program around the globe. So over to you sir, to share your insights on the theme.
Yeah, thank you, my brother Muhammad Zubair from India, as the moderators for this evening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening for the other ones. First of all, I would like to thank my dear sisters ALKA for the invitation for these beautiful events. First of all, I would like to share my presentations.
Yeah, I'll just do it. You may do it, Dr. Abdul.
Yep, thank you. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, it is. It is.
Yep. For these evenings, I would like to share you with preparing effective academic writings. Okay, well, it is my profile that's already explained just now by my brothers, Muhammad Zubair. And what we will be covers for this evening, first of all, we are going to talk about why we are going to write, and then reading, finding suitable sources and critical approaches, avoiding plagiarisms, and then from understanding title to planning, finding key point, and also next note making, and last one we are talking about the paraphrasing, summaries, and reviews, and also quotation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the first of the material come up to our mind talking about why do we write. Okay, there are three kind of concept that we are going to share you. The first one we're talking about a reason for writing for ourselves, and then writing for others. When we talk about the reason for writing itself, it will be the primary reason for writing anything is to communicate with others, to stimulate interest or action from the readers. In this case, you may also use writing to help you to reflect on your experience and learn from them. While at the university, a key way of assessing the progress and learning of students is via the written work you produce. In this case, when you write, therefore you are either writing for ourselves or we are writing for others. And writing for ourselves, actually, when we write for ourselves, it helps us to think, learn, and also understand. Writing for ourselves, private affairs, though it'll maybe share with others. And then writing for others, when we write for others, it is usually for assessment or publications for a wider readership. In this case, we also know like such kind of article for journal that's already indexed by Scopus, Thomson Reuters, and other indexes. Okay, and then the benefit of the writing itself. Okay, why do we write? Actually, we have to think about the benefit. Writing has a number of key benefits. It is fixed and is therefore for permanent. In this case, you can keep coming back to a previous pieces of writing, and you may gain more benefits from reviewing its result. But in this case, do remember that you do not have to submit your first draft. The writing process may take many forms, visually and also textually, and then that looking back at your previous experiences. Such kind of writing help you learn more about your writing style. In this case, writing offer you time and space to redraft and refocus your message. It is the way, or perhaps it is easier than spoken communication. When speaking, you have to think of word immediately release them to the audience, and once spoken, there is no opportunity to edit them before they are heard. And the other benefit talking about the process of writing is something that you can constantly learn from, and communicatively feedback and reflection on your writing that can help you to develop as a writer. However, at an important one, the benefits of writing is also that as a form of assessment in a piece of writing that can be self-contained with its own deadlines. Okay, on why should be academic writing? Yeah, what is academic writing actually? Academic writing is the formal writing style that used in colleges and universities. It is what students are expected to produce for classes, and what professors and academic researchers to use to write scholarly material. The high school sometimes require academic writing style in certain of classes. And as I already explained just now, that talking about the university itself or higher education is that kind of a simple academic writing definition. It's hard to come by because there are many types and a form of academic writing itself that produced for a variety of reasons. The different type of academic writing is that kind of an abstract, noted biography, academic journal articles, book report, book chapter, conference paper, dissertation, essay, and any other kind of writings. Okay, while this is not an exhaustive list of every possible from academic writing that can take, it does contain the most common type. While for the characteristic of the academic writing, we have 5 items here. The first one, we do formal tone, precise language, point of view, research focus, organization, also citations. What is a formal tone? Formal tone here is always used in academic writing, that it is not like hurried or conversation in tone. Such kind of slang and cliches do not belong in this type of writing itself. Precise language, yeah. In a keeping with the formal tone, it is important to choose the precise language that very clearly conveys the author's meaning. For today, it is something that the easy one to know the precise of language by using such kind of Grammarly platform, yeah, platform that all the students here can use this kind of platform to make easier to check the language, how to know the precise language itself, dealing with the diction, dealing with the grammatical, dealing with the structure and others. Okay, what about the point of view or POV? Academic writing is usually written in third person of POV because its focus is to educate on the fact rather than to support an opinion or give advice. And then research focus. There are so many kind of written on academic writing that is research based, yeah, research based. Why? Because the most academic writing involve reporting research result. It tends to focus on the specific research questions being studied. So in this case, after someone doing research, they are going to share the result of the research itself to other peoples. Organizations, yeah, the academic writing should be organized logically in linear manner of fact fashions. Use heading to delineate each major section. Some of the journal has their own type of a model of the structure here, such kind of ibrat, introduction, method, result, and also discussion, and also conclusions. Well, the last one talking about the citations, yeah. We have to make sure that most academic writing includes at least some secondary research source. That actually it should be cited by the writer itself to mix with the position of his readers. I mean, it is to make sure that other authors, other writers already talking about the same item, but in this case we are going to cite his readers. In this case, when we are talking about the citation itself, we are talking about the model of citation that use. For today, we could use that kind of the platform, that kind of Mendeley, Zotero, and others to make easy. We are as writers, we are as authors to cite others' returns. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we back to the first one. Why we are going to write? Okay, the first one, the purpose of academic writing. Common type of academic writing. Later, I'm going to explain one by one. Okay, performs it with the format of long and short tasks. Imrat, as already I asked, just not talking about how the models of the written, some comments, others text features, and then simple and complex sentence. Okay, take a look for the first one, the purpose of academic writings. Writers should be clear why they are writing. So in this case, they have such kind of their objective, how to why we are going to propose that kind of academic writing. The most common reason for writing include the first one, to report on a piece of research the writer has conducted. After they are doing such kind of research, they are going to report on such kind of piece of research that is different, dealing with the report of the research and the article that going to submit in such kind of journal. And the next one, to answer a question the writer has been given or chosen, to discuss a subject of common interest and give the writer's view. The next, this to synthesize research done by others on a topic. So in this case, we are going to share the differences between our research with others. Okay, the next, the common type of typings. Okay, note, report, project, and essay, and then thesis dissertations. Okay, the common type here, we already know that such kind of notes. Yeah, we try to write such kind of notes, the report, such kind of project, essay, and also this thesis. Each of them has their own style of writing. Yeah, each of them has their own style of writings. Okay, so kind of this one, short essay, exam, and have this pattern: introduction, main body, conclusion. Other one will be talking about introductions, main body, literature review, case study discussion, function others. And how about the dissertation and journal articles? We have such kind of this one. It will be the composition of the academic writing that we are going to propose. Okay, what about the simple and complex sentence? That kind of these ones, yeah. Okay, in the simple one, in 2005, the Common Project offered 135,000 titles between blah blah blah, and then the complex sentence will be in 2005, the Common produced blah blah. Okay, it is something that's the information that should be explained by the authors to the readers. So in this case, we have to differentiate which one is the simple one and which one is the complex one. Okay, one another will have their own objective why we are going to write for the first one and also the second one. Next, for the readings of finding suitable resources, the first one we are talking about the academic text, type of the text itself, using reading lists, using library catalog, using library website to research electronic. In this case, when we are going to write, we have to think first what for we are going to write. Do we are going to compose that kind of academic text or any type of the text itself or any others? So we try to think about this one. Okay, how about the academic text? The academic text itself is that they are organized in a specific way. They have a clear structure. The structure make it easier for your reader to navigate your text and understand the material better. They also make it easier for you to organize your material. The structure of an academic text should be clear throughout the text and within each section. paragraph, and even the sentence itself. So in this case, we have to be clear which one the introduction, which one the method of the research that we are going to propose, and the result, and also the discussion by using the theory that we already proposed. How about the type of the text? Okay, the first type will be talking about the textbook. Okay, it will be different when we write a sentence for textbook and a sentence for website. Okay, which one that more informative? We have to know that, like this one, the website will be informative than the textbook itself. The textbook only given some kind of a simple sentence that easy enough to catch the message for the students. Okay, a journal article, it will be the complex one. When we talk about the journal article, it will be the complex one, yeah, and official report. So sorry, official report. And the last one, we'll talk about the newspaper. The newspaper will be the informative one. So in this case, we have to differentiate the type itself. So think about the first one is what for we are going to write. We are going to write for the textbook or website or journal article or official report or maybe newspaper. Each of them will be different each other. Okay, what about the reading list? Okay, it is something that common that done by the writers. They are often mix that kind of reading list. In this case, the list will usually include the textbook, journal article, and website. If the list is electronic, there will be link to library catalog to let you check on the availability of the material. If the list is printed, you have to use the library catalog to find the text. You don't have to read every word of a book because it is on the list itself. Okay, next. Yeah, reading methods. Okay, will be explained later. Titles, study and text of figures, reading abstracts, fact and opinion, assess internet and cross-source critically, and then critical thinking. Okay, take a look for the first one, reading method. Okay, it is easy for students to underestimate the importance of reading skills, especially for international students. Reading academic text in the quantity required for most courses is a demanding task, but students will not benefit from attending lectures and seminars unless the reading is done promptly. Well, clearly, most writings tasks require extensive readings. Okay, what is SK3R? Okay, survey, question, read, recite, and review. It is a method that often used by readers to use this kind of ones. Okay, so one another will has their own way of reading method. Maybe we are going to use that kind of skimming and scanning, yeah. But others will be use that kind of survey, question, read, research, and review. In this case, how to survey? What we are going to survey in the material itself, and give that kind of question, okay, to know what is actually information that we are going to got from the material they're going to read. Okay, read and recite and then review. Yep. Okay, avoiding plagiarism. For today, it is something that such kind of the most problem for all writers. Yeah, with an easy enough, we are going to find such kind of information from the internet, from the website. It is actually how we are going to avoid the plagiarism itself by using any kind of platform, such kind of turn iTunes or turn item ticket and others. We have to use this kind to make sure that we are really the real creator of the article itself or the academic writing itself. Okay, what is actually plagiarisms? And then acknowledging the sources. Okay. Next, and also the degree of plagiarism. When we are talking about this one, we have to talk about the objective first. What is actually our objective on writing itself. When we're talking about the degree of plagiarism, it will be different each other on, for example, for the journals. Every journal has different degree of plagiarism. For example, this kind of journal will use that kind of 20% the similarity. The other will be 10% of similarity. So in this case, we have different degree of plagiarism based on the journal itself. Okay. On avoiding plagiarism, basically plagiarism means taking ideas or word from a source without giving credit acknowledgement to the authors. It is seen as a kind of thief, and it's considered to be an academic crime. In academic work, ideas and words are seen as private property belonging to the person who first thought or wrote them. Therefore, it is important for all students, including international ones, to understand the meaning of plagiarism itself and learn how to prevent it in their work. Okay, how to avoid? The first one, understand what constitutes plagiarism. Okay, learn what does not constitute plagiarism. Check out the rule regarding copyright. Learn how to properly cite references. Learn how to paraphrase, review, and also review to make sure that it is already checked, that it is our material, and then take advantage of your professor's knowledge. And then from understanding the title to planning, okay? The planning process, analyzing is a title, brainstorming, and then is the length and outline. Okay, one by one we are going to explain. Okay, what about the title planning? Okay, knowing the understanding title to planning. Planning time is short and of 4 courses when preparatory reading is required. However, in both cases, the process of planning should include these 3 steps. The first one, analyze the title, wording, and decide what is required. We have to make sure that the title itself will be something that is very sexy, something that is very interesting, that make all the readers will be read our material. Brainstorm the topic to focus your ideas. Prepare an outline using your preferred method. Okay. What about the finding a key point and note making? The first one, note making method. Then finding key point, the finding relevant point, and effective note making. And then what about the paraphrasing? Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. And what about the paraphrasing? Okay. The first one, we have to know the element of effective paraphrasing itself. Technique for paraphrasing. What make a good summary? Knowing the stage of summarizing, why we use such kind of references, citation, and also references, and then how to use quotation. So this kind of elements, this kind of model of paraphrasing, summarizing, and also references, quotation, something that is very important for us, the very important for students who going to write such kind of academic writings. And finally, let's start to write. Okay, I think that's all for the material. I'm back to my brother Muhammad Zubair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insights, and you have given a great idea how we can write. Any student in high level institution will be usually required to write a variety of dissertations or reports or essay or papers, and throughout their whole period of their studies. So this is the way how can we write. Sometimes these assignments, they face many problems in their life when they, because at the school level they have lots of problems. When they come to college, they face a lot of difficulties. And writing is a life skill, not only as essential job related skill, because it is often the basis upon which others judge your learning, your values, your ideas, your contribution to the society. So writing is personal. It represents us when we are absent in space, in time. Writing expresses who we are, and even after our lifetime, it makes our knowledge, our personal aspirations, and our work for the future visible to others. So writing is the means to explain our ideas to
So where
ourselves,
may I
to the
just
society.
interrupt?
Yeah.
And can we request Rishita to share screen
Okay,
and
sure, ma'am.
felicitate?
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
I don't want the
Sure.
time to just go out, and I would like
Okay,
to
ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
felicitate Dr.
Okay, sure.
Ghofur for that
So
wonderful presentation. And those graphics,
it was wonderful.
I must say the
presentation.
graphics that you had for everything, explaining things, was just out of this world. Thank you so
It
much.
was
It made
amazing.
it very easy to
Thank you.
understand. And yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Thank you,
Zubair.
Alka ma'am. Yeah. I request to Rishita to felicitate Dr. Abdul Ghofur. Please show your screen. Rishita. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you for the honors. Thank you.
It was a wonderful session.
It was wonderful to have Dr. Abdul all the way from Indonesia interacting with all of us on that wonderful topic of effective academic writing.
Thank you.
You surely made it effective. And thanks, Zubair. You did a great job. I love the way you were summing it up. Thank you to the audience. And my humble request, from next time, sharp 6 p.m., please, Indian Standard Time, because we have a meeting of 35 to 40 minutes only. So with
on
that,
behalf of sure.
Go on.
So on
Say
behalf
bye-bye.
of Chilparco, on behalf of Chilparco International,
Thank you for the invitation, my dear sister Alka. Thank you.
It's my pleasure, sir. I extend a really hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Abdul Ghofur sir, who spared time from his busiest schedule to grace the occasion. And today we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, sir.
Thank you, brother.
And this will surely be going to encourage us, our students, our people in our future events. Your thoughts have enlightened our minds and have shown us a new path. My gratitude to you, sir, for gracing the occasion. I would like to thank ALKA ma'am as well, because she always, very keen to organize such events for the welfare of society. And I would like to express my gratitude to all the participants who joined from different parts of the country or around the globe. So thank you, all of you. So I thank our honorable chief guest again. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, India.
Bye-bye. Take care of yourself.
Bye-bye. Take care. Bye.
Take care of yourself. And please stay tuned to the other sessions of the Wireless Connect. 11 days, 11 speakers, 11 effective topics. So stay tuned. Lots of love. Stay safe. Stay happy. Thank you, Dr. Abdul. Thank you, Muhammad Zubair. Thank you to everyone, Rishita, Shiba, Vajolika, everyone who has joined in, and all the friends of Dr. Abdul who joined in. Thank you, Dr. Mutmanaya. Thank you, Tasneem. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, everyone. Hasta manana till we meet again. Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.